Hi everyone, I'm Bagadon at Stock Market Caddy, and I wanted to talk to you today about Renko charts, price charts in general. This particular chart you're looking at is the Russell 2-point Renko chart. It is running a strategy that we ran last week, and look at this strategy. Beautiful looking strategy, isn't it? Equity curve moving from left to right. Not perfect, it's got a little bit of some little drawdowns here, but doing its thing. I wanted to show you something though. Do you remember those high school math classes? Algebra 2, maybe a little advanced algebra, maybe a little beginning trigonometry, where your math teacher would be teaching you how to plot points on an XY axis? I remember my teacher, Miss Lichter. Boy, she was tough. She had a crew cut, Miss Lichter. And she had us plotting all these points over here, over there. And for the life of me, I just would be begging her to explain to me, why in the world does anybody want to plot points on an XY axis? Why, Miss Lichter? Why? Why do I need to know how to do this? I can do it, and I can figure it out, but why? And she'd say, little Donnie, maybe someday you're going to be a bridge builder. I'm like, I don't think so. Now, if she had only told me that I might be able to use some of this math in plotting price to trade the markets, I would have paid a little closer attention. Now, there are no Bible codes. There is no Pythagorean, answer to all the market moves, all the price moves in the market. But knowing a little algebra, knowing a little trig, can help you to plot price and to help some of your trading. But if you don't want to be bothered, I suppose you could listen to Davey Day Trader over there at Barstools. He gets a little bag of Scrabble letters and picks out his stocks for the week. Or you could subscribe to Stock Market Caddy. And no, I'm not going to teach you Algebra 2 or Trig and how to plot price on an XY axis. But we are going to provide you some tools that will do it for you. And yes, some of the programs that you sign up for at Robinhood or TD Ameritrade and Schwab. Sure, they got a couple of things, this or that, and plug them in, MACDs or whatever. But, you're going to be there with the masses. Let me show you something. Now, we've come back to our little Renko chart. And we have an XY axis. If I was to put price over here, we'd have the x-axis, y-axis with time, and we could begin to plot price. But how do we do that, and how do we tell if price is going to rise or fall? What might we do? So let me show you something with just a little bit of math. How about that? Is that not pretty cool? Look at how price kind of travels along that path. And then when it starts to fade, it starts to go the other way. Couple little feints, right? Maybe price is getting ready to head back up. If you could just ride it in here, right? And some of these get the general direction. Now, if you're looking and saying, well, that's really hard for me to see. Let me ask you if you can see this. How about that? Isn't that beautiful? Down. Then we start to break up through. Maybe you want to cover that trade. Resume the trend. Cover the trade. Resume the trend. Maybe we're holding support here, here, here. Look at that. We break out, we pull back, we hold, and up we go. we can't advance any further. What are we starting to do? We're starting to pivot. Guess what? We're starting to run down. We try to come back up. We're running back down. We try to come back up. We're running back down. What are we doing here? Trying to come back up. Maybe if you shorted in here, you cover here and wait for the trend to resume. So if you like this sort of approach to tracking price, and if you believe everything else is kind of just noise and price is the final arbiter, remember, this is not volume bars. This is actually the equity curve to a strategy that's running. I'm Bag of Don at Stock Market Caddy. Feel free to give us a call, 813-758-8263. And yeah, you can even call me over the 4th of July. I'll be sitting around the pool, having a nice tea, swimming with my dog. You're welcome to call. We can always chat about the markets. We're going to be trading next week. You can call during the week too. Whatever floats your boat, folks. And, for those kids that are your young kids that, wondering why they want to pay attention to their math teacher, this is one of the reasons why. Those math teachers need to relate maybe more to the kids while they're in school, but they learn how to plot points on a graph. You can do just about anything and with a little bit of coding to track price. Best of luck, everybody. Have a great 4th of July. Feel free to call anytime. Thanks.